Well, hey, Sagittarius, welcome to Spiritual Saturday. And I'll be honest, I was taking my time today, Sagittarius. Yes, I went out for a walk. Um, and I posted something in the community center. Just, for you to keep in mind, like this energy, I don't know, y'all. I just see a lot of people being negative and kind of even in the spiritual community and pay real you know what I say is that really pay attention to what people say. It's kind of like the way that people react. Are they reacting? Is someone, because this all came up because I saw a post by another reader that I'm not going to name or anything because I'm not about throwing people under the bus, but it's kind of like they were responding to people complaining about timing on when they got their readings, and this person's go-to was to throw other readers under the bus who do more readings. Um, and I think like that's something when it comes to people we really have to pay attention to. It's perfectly fine to defend yourself, but you don't defend yourself by trying to make someone else feel small. And I feel like there's a lot of that going on socially. If you look around at social media, they're using the truth. And this is something we Sagittarians know, particularly. Like, it's like they're using the truth to be mean. And that's just not a good look. And pay really close attention to that because I've been watching a lot of social media, especially with all of these truths coming out about celebrities and such. And it just feels like they're like using that in not in getting a truth out so much as using the truth to be mean. And I feel like as we go into this Pluto and Aquarius energy, we're going to see more of that until we don't. I mean, it's not what it's about. It's not about that. you know it's just kind of sad to me to see it, to be honest with you. And that's what's so important about this channel for me, is that I didn't know right away that this channel was going to be what it turned out to be, but you know Spirit has really showed me signs that on YouTube I'm not supposed to do other signs. I'm supposed to build a Sagittarius community. And so I'm so happy that that's happened, and that for the most part, I don't see much negativity going on this channel. And if I do, I usually delete it. I'll be honest with you. Because I look at it like this is my house. Okay, Sag. And I offer daily guidance, and that's what I wanted to make clear. I mean, I'm not, you know, if you understand tarot and the way that it works, it's really about guidance, and it's really about energy. We read energy coming off of you. So, you know, just saying. Just saying. So, I'm not about the negativity. I'm really not. I don't avoid feelings, and I don't feel like it's ever a good idea to avoid feelings, but there's never a good reason to drag people. Never. Amen, amen. Okay, Sagittarius, that's my TED Talk. So let's see what your ancestors have for you. And it's interesting because it does feel very eclipsy to me, which the eclipse, I think it's like early, like it starts at 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, I think. Oh, but anyways, let's see. We won't see it here if you're in on the northern hemisphere. We won't see it, but we will feel it. There are things coming into completion. I just keep seeing 10, 10, and 12, 12, Sag, which is really about, completions and new cycles. And we're seeing it here. We're seeing, well, there's 13 and definitely 10 here with Peacock Spirit. And the truth is like your spirit guides want you to move more as yourself than you ever have. And, with Peacock Spirit, we all know how peacocks work, right? How, you know, they're so beautiful and so full. And that's what I think, like, when they fold out, they're so full and so, I don't know, just, I feel like this time now that you're moving into is really about pushing yourself forward at your full light. So in other words, I don't know why limerence is on my mind so much, but because we're exiting a people pleasing era, okay, with the Libra South node. And so the time in which you might have dimmed it down a little to make it palatable for other people. Your ancestors want you to stop. Don't do that anymore. You got to give them the full show, the 100 and watts. Turn it on and turn it on big, and that is what they're telling you. You're not going to fold it up anymore. And we've been seeing this for quite some time, to be honest with you. And I feel like that might be saying to some of you, I have found myself doing that at times where if I'm dealing with sensitive people, just say, I will be careful about what I say or stuff like that. But, every time that we are not totally ourselves, we do everyone a disservice. We do ourselves a disservice. We do everyone in our relationships a disservice. And with regeneration is the energy that they're bringing to you. Now, this is just like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You're getting ready to come into your time, but you have to make sure that your energy is at 100% Sagittarius, 100% you. Okay? And, screw what they think. So they're warning to you, Sagittarius. First of all, they're wanting you to be very clear on seeing people as they are. I feel like this is about people. This may also be about, situations, whatever it is, because you have Two of Swords energy here. Some of you, because they're telling you it's time to make a decision, right? And usually with the Two of Swords, this is something, it's kind of like stop thinking and just do it. Stop thinking a situation to death. If you can, for here, they're talking about find a compromise, right? If you can. But if you can't, no matter what, you have to make a decision. You cannot hold yourself in limbo on anything, and they're telling you that it's time. And that's your warning, because I kind of feel like it's a warning because we are seeing the Tower. Yes. If you don't make the decision, whatever this is for you, the decision will be made without you, basically, is what it's saying. So, especially in situations with people, right? If you need to decide which way you're going, if you need to decide whether you're ending something or trying to work something out, no matter what it is, you have to make the decision. Period. There's a lot here about standing on business. Okay? I believe that everyone knows what that means. It definitely has to do with standards, but it also has to do with your truth and your boundaries, and you have to stand on it. It's like once you do it, you cannot be moved. You cannot be moved, Sagittarius, right? So discovering the truth and clean it up is here. This is the gift they're giving you, Sag. They're showing you what needs to go. What needs to go, what needs to stay, what you can work on. They're showing you. And with the Two of Swords, it's kind of worrisome because it kind of says this may be something you've put off deciding, that you didn't see the truth about, that you weren't open to seeing the truth about. Now, they're going to force you to see the truth. Because it's time. It's time to clean shit up, right? Clean it up, Sagittarius. Clean it up. Yeah, look at this. Because the King of Wands is here for you. This is about the big picture. This is about your future. And definitely about relationships. I will look at this, Sagittarius. This may really be telling you that you may have clinged to certain things because they're comfortable. But you're really being asked, are they about your future vision? The vision you see for your future, are they about that? Is it what you want to align with? Or are you just kind of stuck in staying with things that are comfortable? This is a 5. Maybe your sense of comfort is changing. And that's something you need to really think about. Because with this Two of Cups, but these are friendships, these are people that we are aligned to. And you're being called to ask, are the people in your life aligned to what you see for your future? Right? And it's tough because sometimes, we don't want to let people go, but they're kind of attached to a past version of us that doesn't work for us anymore. So it is more about, it's not just, I see when people say I'm walking away from what's not for me. But in that energy, you also have to question yourself, on that. There's a whole, well, there's so many layers and everything, right, Sag? So who's giving you this message, Sag? There's a tower coming, Sagittarius. There is a tower coming. But this could be a Leo. So Leo is here. Could definitely be family. If you have family that passed. Remember, we're talking about ancestors. I do have a Leo ancestor. It could also be someone who was very happy-go-lucky, right? It's kind of that energy for me. They all about the good times, right? I don't know how else to put it. Or it could definitely be someone you don't even know, to be honest. And they may have passed in a very dramatic way. The tower. But I also feel like the tower is part of the message for you. They're telling you, Sagittarius, make a decision before we make it for you. Okay? Because that's what happens with the tower, right? They want you to be ready for change. And the sun is Leo energy, right? And that is always being ready. Fire signs are always ready for change, right? Right. So what's the message? Well, the Lovers is here. So there's definitely a decision that needs to be made. And with the 7 of Wands, man, this is a decision based on your personal truth. I said what I said. The 7 of Wands is all about you. It's all about putting yourself first. It's all about, there's something in here that especially, and it's hard because the Lovers here is the male and female lovers. There's a couple of Lovers cards in this deck. And this is really about like a head-heart decision about what resonates with your personal truth, Sagittarius. And especially when it comes to, you're supposed to make this decision out of what protects your energy. You know, this is about protecting yourself. This is about putting yourself first. It is about choosing your battles. I mean, for sure. I don't feel like it's a fight. It could also be like, uh, when it comes, if you're making decisions about people, it's like, who makes you feel defensive? Who makes you feel like you need to guard yourself? And, you know, it does call for you to take a look at that. And I feel like there is someone coming in under the guise of offering peace, right? That's Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a peaceful new beginning, a stable new beginning. And with the Hangman, it's real tricky for me because I feel like this person wants you to see things from their point of view. And they definitely, I do feel like they want to sway you, you know, because the Ace of Pentacles is just a beginning. You know, it's just a beginning. And I can tell you it's iffy for me because with the King of Swords and the Five of Wands, it was kind of like they were so determined to misunderstand you. And it feels like they just want you to see their side of things. Right? And then every time that you don't agree with them, they go into King of Swords energy. They back up or they stop talking or whatever it is they do because the Hangman's here too. And this person, though, believes that they're telling the truth. Like they believe their truth, and that's fine. That's fine, but you also have your truth. Everyone comes from their own point of truth. So it's not that this person is being dishonest. I feel like this person is very influenced by other people. I can tell you that. And they probably have a jealous nature. And they want you to see things from their point of view. And that's the opportunity they're offering. But how does that serve you? Because that isn't actually making a compromise. You know, and I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to make things clear to you that weren't clear before. And this is really about Eight of Pentacles reversed. I can't put any more energy here. I can't. Because with the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, Judgment, wow. Jeez. And the Six of Pentacles. I think this has a lot to do with reciprocation and feeling valued. You want to go towards people who value you for what you actually put in, you know, and yeah, look at this, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, right? This could be about family too, Sag. But I feel like there are honest conversations coming in. These were people that you felt really close to. But at the end of the day, it puts you in Nine of Wands energy. You really wanted things to work out. Yep. But you're kind of feeling like, you know, they move too much in ego, too much in stubbornness, in other words. And I'm seeing it here. This person wants you to see their truth, or a group of people, like I said, but they're not willing to see the whole picture. It's like they're only willing to see their side of things, and they want you to go along. And that isn't what you want. You want to bring everyone together, right? Especially in the Three of Pentacles, can we all work together to find a middle ground? And you've been really hopeful for it, that it could work out. You know, it just really feels like, yeah, it just really feels like, oh boy. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. I mean, it kind of feels like, you know what? I care about you. I care about you. I care about y'all, but it's time for me to move on to something else. Yeah, Sag. And I feel like on some level, this is about your energy, Sagittarius. This is about totally being yourself, you know? And really being about being with people who really do want to work together. You know, it isn't so like one-sided. And, you know, your spirit guides are telling you, Sag, it's time to make that decision. It's time to do this. It could be because they have new people for you. You know, it's like the exact thing that you want is coming for you, Sagittarius. Look at this. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Community. A lot of Aquarius energy. And that is really because there could have been something that started, a change that started in Aquarius season. You know, in terms of the people around you. You're learning big lessons with people. And I feel like you really, really wanted people to do the right thing. I really think you did. And I really think you created a space for them to do that. But like, it's like your spirit guides were telling you, just, you know, kind of let it go and let, you know, we're going to bring in people that are more in tune with you and your greatest shine, Sagittarius. Your greatest shine, who you really are. You know, and you won't have to do that. You won't have to, you know, turn it down. Wowza, Sagittarius. So let's get some final words. Final words from Sagittarius' spirit guides, ancestors. This is the relative tarot, by the way. And it just reminds me of ancestors, the pictures, how they have like the vintage pictures. I love it. Okay. So what are your final words for Sagittarius? Final words. Final words for Sagittarius. Jesus. A lot. Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Very nice. Whew. The Five of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Good Lord. The Two of Swords. The Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. They very much want to bring you new people. Okay, so, you know, it's kind of like this energy of just let go, you know, of expecting things to work out with certain people. Just let it happen. Let it flow. You know, just make the decision that you're not going to let anything stand in the way of real connection for you. Okay, Sarge. No more blockages. Because I feel like there may be a lot of people around you that, you know, especially with Emperor and King of Pentacles energy, that are actually kind of stuck in their ways and unwilling to change. And who needs that, right? Who needs that, Sag? So that's what I have for you. I hope it really helps. Toodles.